Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news coming out of the United States of America and Venezuela. The US has attacked and devastated what they call a drug ship off the coast of Venezuela, killing up to 11 people on board and destroying the ship that the US said was carrying a lot of drugs heading to Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the Caribbean nations. The US is saying they were on their way through the Caribbean Sea and they were going to drop off some drugs in Trinidad and Tobago and then to the other islands and maybe make their way to the United States of America. So the President of America, Donald J. Trump, took the decision to sink that ship to the bottom of the ocean. That is why I'm suspecting happened, because if the US massive military buildup in the area attacked a ship, I am expecting that ship to be at the bottom of the ocean right now. And if they said that they killed up to 11 persons on board, which they are saying they killed everybody on board, that ship is no more. That ship is maybe blown up and at the bottom of the ocean right now. I have not seen any video footage or any pictures. Comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know if you have seen any pictures or video image of this attack in the Southern Caribbean. The CARICOM leaders has came out and said that they are calling on the US to have dialogue with the Caribbean nations in any further attack so that they can be prepared and to warn them of any other attack in the region. But that is not how the United States does business. They attack first and then they let you know that they would have attacked whatever country, whatever ship. That is how the US does business. But I have a little audio clip for you of President Donald Trump on what he said in regards to this developing story. Remember, I told you that the US was building up a massive military buildup in the Caribbean region, and it was said that they were going to attack Venezuela. I am sure that this mission is not over yet. This is just the first attack, and the US is saying this is a Venezuelan ship. I want you to have a listen of Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, in regards to this attack on what he called a Venezuelan drug ship.
We just, over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug-carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat. And you'll be seeing that and you'll be reading about that. It just happened moments ago, and our great general, head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who's been so incredible, including what took place in Iran, knocking out potential nuclear power for a long time to come. I think within a month they would have had it. We didn't do what we did. But he gave us a little bit of a briefing, and you'll see. And there's more where that came from. We have a lot of drugs pouring into our country, coming in for a long time. And we just, these came out of Venezuela and coming out very heavily from Venezuela. A lot of things are coming out of Venezuela. So we took it out.
That was President Donald Trump. You see, ended by saying a lot of things are coming out of Venezuela, and he made sure to let you know that the ship came out of Venezuela. So this means that the US is not finished yet. This is just the first mission. Listen to this or the other audio clip explaining exactly what happened.
We're starting off this morning with some major developments in the Caribbean as the U.S. military has confirmed a kinetic strike in international waters, targeting what they've labeled as a narco-terrorist vessel. President Donald Trump, in a statement on Truth Social, announced that the operation resulted in the deaths of 11 individuals, whom he explicitly linked to Venezuela's notorious Tren de Aragua gang. The president further alleged that the gang is under the control of Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro, a claim that has been met with immediate denial and condemnation from Caracas. In response, Maduro has reportedly deployed troops to Venezuela's coast, raising the stakes in an already tense standoff and hinting at the potential for a direct military clash. The strike marks a significant escalation in the ongoing U.S. counter-narcotics efforts in the region, bringing the geopolitical tensions between the two nations to a fever pitch.
Yeah, that is it, my friends. This is serious business coming out of the Southern Caribbean region, and what is said in that news audio clip is that the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, is denying that that ship has anything to do with Venezuela. What the US is saying it's a Venezuelan ship, and that is why it was carrying drugs, and that is why it was sinked to the bottom of the ocean. To watch other videos about the US buildup of its military in the Southern Caribbean, right now Venezuela is saying up to 8 US ships are off the coast of its border, and they're heavily armed, getting ready to attack Venezuela at any time. So Venezuela, in response, they would have mobilized up to 4 million military personnel and declare the country in a state of readiness for war, my friends. This is serious business. CARICOM, the Caribbean nations, has come out and said they are calling on the US to let them know when they are going to make any other attacks. Let them know what is happening. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago has said she supports the US attacks on any drug lords, any drug vessels in the area. She will be supporting that. So my friends, comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about this situation of the US military buildup in the Southern Caribbean. And Marco Rubio would have said that he will devastate the drug lords in the area and eradicate them from the region. So the US has declared a war on drugs in the Caribbean Sea. That is what the Secretary of State is saying, and we would have seen what happened with this massive attack on a drug ship, killing up to 11 people just a few days ago. If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. The mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. We are one people separated by a brutal transatlantic slave trade and colonialism. But we're coming back together stronger than ever before. On this channel, I react to breaking news that affect the African continent and the Caribbean nation islands, which is the largest part of the African diaspora. And to support this channel, you can join the channel and become a channel member. The link is in this description box. You can click the link and sign up and become a channel member, and you can make a donation to the channel monthly. This will go a long way in supporting the channel. I also have a travel channel. The link is in this description box as well. Beyond Travel. You can go on over to that channel and check out some travel vlogs. And if you want to get an idea of life in the Caribbean, that is a channel to have a look at. My name is Beyond. This channel is called Beyond Uncut, and on this channel we react to breaking news that affect the African continent and the African diaspora. So if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Now is the time to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with all your friends and family, comment your thoughts and opinion, and let's have a wonderful interactive conversation today. Oh, I would like to say congratulations to the Jamaican Labour Party and Prime Minister Andrew Holness in their victory yesterday. It was a narrow victory. At some point, it looked like PNP was going to win the election. The Prime Minister of Jamaica was trailing behind. You had a newcomer leading the Prime Minister, and in the end, the Prime Minister overtook him and won his seat. And then the Jamaican Labour Party was announced victorious, but they have less seats in Parliament. They would have suffered some devastating losses. Some ministers of the Jamaican government lost their seats, and the PNP, the opposition party, has an increase in Parliament. And this is the second time, sorry, that a political party would have won 3 terms in Jamaica. The PNP did it. P.J. Patterson, Prime Minister of Jamaica, former Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson served 3 terms in office. And Andrew Holness of the Labour Party, he will be serving 3 terms as well, joining P.J. Patterson of the People's National Party to make him the second president in Jamaican history to serve 3 terms. So I say congratulations. It was a smooth election, and I admire how Jamaica runs their election. You have debates, you have vibrant political campaign. I love the political shirts from the candidates. Let me know where they got those shirts from. Those political shirts with the buttons and the collar, the short sleeve shirts, man, they look really good. Let me know if they're made in Jamaica. If you're watching from Jamaica, let me know if those shirts are made in Jamaica, because they look really good from both parties. I really enjoyed that election. It was a vibrant election, and I hope the other Caribbean islands, especially the smaller Caribbean islands, can learn from Jamaica, because in the smaller Caribbean island nations like St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Dominica, St. Lucia, I don't think they don't have political debates. They don't have political debates. Let me know if they have political debates in Barbados and Trinidad. I am not too sure, but I know for sure that in Jamaica they have political debates with the candidates, and then the leadership of both parties have their own separate debate, and it was vibrant. They have a debate commission which put these debates together, and I am told in Jamaica, even though you are on the opposition, if you are opposition member of parliament or an opposition senator, you're treated with much respect. Much respect. If you go out and everything, people treat you like a minister. Well, that is not the case in the smaller Caribbean islands. If you're in opposition in the smaller Caribbean nations, it's like you're nothing. You're just like a regular community organizer. You don't have any power, you don't have any office or anything like that, nothing. But in Jamaica, I am told that it is different. So, great job, Jamaica. Great job. Your democracy is an inspiration. Thank you for watching this video. The topic of today's video was that the US attacked a drug ship, sinking it to the bottom of the ocean, killing up to 11 people off the coast of Venezuela. It was said that it is a Venezuela drug ship. That's what the US said. The Venezuelan authorities denied that. And comment your thoughts and opinion, and let me know what you think about this topic today. See you in the comment section. Thank you for watching today's video. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Much love and bye-bye.